Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending the School Building Committee, August 14th, 6 p.m., Mayor's Reception Room. Roll call. Austin Ball.
Manager Golden. Michael Vaughn.
Here.
Fred Bahu. Here. Superintendent Skinner. Here. Richard Underwood.
Here.
Michael Fiato. Connor Baldwin. Here. Mark Byrne.
Here.
James Hall.
Here.
Sakari Chow. David Peasley. William Samaras. Senator Kennedy.
Here.
John Leahy. Representative Elliott.
Here.
Mary Ann Manzi. Here. Jay Mason. Maria Sheehy. Benjamin Opara. Here. Erica Harvey. John Haley. Paul St. Cyr. Representative Howard. Here. Kendrick Delorbe. Janica Lang. 14 present. We have a quorum.
Thank you, Mr. Ball. Next on the agenda, we have a vote to accept the minutes from the July 17th meeting. There is one correction I'd like to add from those minutes. Paul St. Cyr was in attendance in the minutes. It reflected that he was not here, so we will make that correction. Can we get a vote to accept the minutes?
Motion
Mr.
to
Ball.
approve as amended.
Seconded by Mr. Bahu. Next on the agenda.
Mr. Chairman?
Sure. Mr. Ball.
Can I take care? I'd like to make a motion. We have a new member with us tonight, and so if it's all right with you, I'd like to make a motion to accept Eliza, excuse me, as a new student representative for the building committee. If I could have one of my colleagues second the motion.
I'll second a motion.
Seconded by Mrs. Howard, Rep. Howard, I should say. Next on, oh, I'm sorry, roll call.
Manager Golden. Michael Vaughn. Fred Bahu. Yes. Superintendent Skinner. Yes. Richard Underwood.
Yes.
Michael Fiato.
Yes.
Connor Baldwin. Yes. Mark Byrne.
Yes.
James Hall.
Yes.
Sakari Chow. David Peasley. William Samaras. Senator Kennedy.
Yes.
John Leahy. Representative Elliott.
Yes.
Mary Ann Manzi. Yes. Jay Mason. Maria Sheehy. Benjamin Opara. Erica Harvey. John Haley. Paul St. Cyr. Representative Howard. Yes. Kendrick Delorbe. Yes. Janica Lang. Motion passes.
Welcome to the committee, Eliza. Thank you. All right, next on the agenda would be the presentation from Suffolk.
Good evening, everyone. So I'll quickly go through the Phase 3 updates. If you go to the next page with the looking forward slide, this is the same schedule that you saw last month. So Phase 3, Building C on the West Campus, that will be turned over the end of the summer in a couple of weeks. We are going for our TCO on August 22nd. The next page, there you go. And then for Building A on the East Campus, as scheduled, we are planning on scheduling that turnover for Christmas break, so that way Phase 4 can start the first of the year. And then moving on to the completion of the project that you see on the timeline here. Phase 4 will run through until the duration of 2027, and we'll turn that building over in the fall of 2027. The next couple of slides are just a phasing plan of what you're going to see in the next few months. So the next phasing plan here is everything that's turned over will be in orange. And then we will be working in the renovated East Campus on 1922 building through the end of the year. And then we'll turn over that first half. And then the next phasing plan here is between January 26 and summer of 27, which is the southern half of the 1922 building, which we're calling Phase 4. And then the next slide is just a completed campus once September 2027 arrives. We included a lot of progress photos in this package here, so I will just go through the photos here. The first one you see is Building C, Science Lab. This is what the typical science lab looks like right now. The next page is just on the other side of the science lab, which showcased the new light wells as well with the skylights. The next one is just a science lab prep area. The next slide is what a typical classroom looks like in Building C with all the furniture moved in now on the 3rd floor. The next one is just corridor with the lockers installed and flooring complete. Next slide is level 2. We're currently still working on installing the flooring. As you can see here, they're about halfway done. And this is the other half of the Building C level 2 corridor. We're still prepping, and then flooring will go down. Next couple of slides is the first floor Building C, which is the new culinary kitchen. The next one is the Building C exterior on the canal side with the brick pavers being laid down. There's still a lot of site work happening on the front right there when you drive by on Father Morissette. And now moving on to Building A, here's just what a typical corridor looks like right now on the first floor and basement. The next slide is just a photo of the elevator cab being installed. The next one is a typical classroom in Building A. Flooring is starting, and then we're gonna start putting down the actual rubber flooring, and then terrazzo is also scheduled to start next week in the corridors. The next couple of slides is of the auditorium update. We have the acoustic panels being installed now. The next one is up top in the ceiling. You see the plaster and trim finishes going in. The next one is just a demolition of the stair M. The next slide is stair U progress. We are almost complete with the detailing there. And then the next one is the new mechanical penthouse on the top of Building A roof with the equipment that's installed now. And the last slide is of the gym. We refinished the wood court there, the wood flooring, so all of that's ready for athletes to arrive next week. Brand new floors. Any questions on any of the progress photos? Yes.
Kendrick Dello.
Just a quick design question. What is at the bottom of the light wells? Like what is out of frame, basically, of this photo?
Sorry, which photo? The light bulbs at the ground floor.
Robin can answer that one.
So so there's actually going to be live trees being planted. So they're in planters sitting on the concrete floor. That'll be, 10, 12 feet, I forget the final height, and they'll be growing with that natural light.
That's nice. And there's water connection to help irrigate? Okay,
There's
great.
an irrigation system with sensors, piped and ready to be connected.
All right, thank you very much.
Any other questions on the presentation?
Right. Mr. Chair,
Mr. O'Para?
thank you. So this the last slide there, at the Building C basketball, finishing
Yes.
floor there. Is that the floor that we had problems with earlier this year or last year?
So the problem was, we had some of like the paint, paint chip was
Right.
scraping off, and then also there was, the duct tape that was put down and laid down.
Right,
Yeah, so it was damaged, so then we had to refinish the court again.
okay, thank you.
follow-up to that. Have the wheels been fixed on the bleachers so we can slide the bleachers out?
Yes.
So there's no more damage that's going to occur on that gym floor?
That's correct.
Okay, great news. Thank you.
Any other questions on the presentation? Before we move on the agenda, we would just like to recognize Mayor Samaras, Janica Lang, and Mike Fiato are all in attendance. Next on the agenda would be Suffolk
Yep.
workforce update.
So just punch list updates for Phase 1 and 2. So currently, we have a total of 36 remaining open punch list items. In Phase 1, there's actually 4 open, but there has been some updates in the last couple of days, so there's actually only 2 remaining items in Phase 1, which are the stair treads, the main stair treads going up to the gym. So that's going to be replaced probably the Labor Day weekend. And then also the new logo that's going on the first floor of the gym corridor, right in front of the Teams room. So that will be, there's a section that will be cut out to put in a laser cut logo there as well, and that will be done the same time frame. So those are the only 2 remaining items in the gym. And then,
And if those treads don't show up, there was a manufacturing issue. If they don't show up, we'll just figure out a way and schedule with the school on doing it off hours.
Off hours.
And it would be like third shift, because I know the facility is being used through whatever, say 10 o'clock at night, so.
and then for Phase 2, we still have about 32 remaining open punch list items. I also attached a punch list to the package, if anyone want to take a look at it. Our goal is to get this all done prior to the start of school. The next update I have is the MBEWB workforce progress. Starting with the minority workforce, we are currently at 26.8%. That's approximately 231,000 hours. The project goal is 15.3, so we are exceeding this goal. The total construction female workforce is 5.1%. The project goal is 6.9, so we're still a little below that. We're continuing to work with the trades on increasing this number. And then the total construction Lowell residents, we're at 9.0%, which is approximately 156 workers.
Any questions?
Mr. Chair,
Mr. O'Para?
thank you. Now, you seem to have done very well with minority numbers there, just jumped.
Yes.
Which is actually good. But what is the benchmark for Lowell residents?
We don't have an exact project goal for the Lowell residents. That was not part of the project goals.
It wasn't.
Nope.
But shouldn't it be, do you think?
It was,
Not for us to
yeah,
decide.
yeah. That's,
Any other questions?
okay.
Moving along, next item on the agenda is Skanska's budget update. Kevin Kane will present.
Yeah, the budget for the project through change order number 36, which was just recently approved, is $381 million. And that's through change order number 36. We have, in the middle section, construction contingency, the $60 million so far spent out of the 21, and we have $4 million remaining. The pending change requests are additive, are $7 million. There's about a $3 million difference there that we need to, we're addressing. Some of that $3 million difference of pending changes has to do with a lot of the work that's in the extension of the Phase 3 scope for the project. In the Phase 3, finishing Phase 3 in the 1922 building. That's where these numbers are starting to go up, because we're starting to receive numbers for that work for the extension of time. But it does not include the full package of the $40 million, the $38 million. It doesn't include that, but we are encumbering some work of this change area now, and that's what's included in this $3 million roughly over the original contingency. The breakdown, just a one note, the total through change order number 34, that should be actually through change order number 36 on the bottom of that. That's a breakdown of the trade packages that have had the cost to the work. Owner contingency of $1.8 million, pretty much where it's been for a while. We still have that. And then there's the construction contingency, manager's contingency with Suffolk. There's a $223,000 available. Remaining is $58 million, $58,000 that's pending request to get approved for the project in a change order. The next slide just identifies where we are with the billings. July 25th building was $7 million. And that's pretty much where we are with the budget.
Any questions on the budget? Seeing none, we'll move to the next item. Next SBC meeting will be September 18th in the mayor's reception room, 6 p.m. Any questions, thoughts, concerns? Mr. DeLord.
So I was just reading the summary here, and I see that we're having a lot of issues with our door contractor. I see that we're currently looking at pursuing some legal options. I guess my question is two parts. Why did it take until this point for the project team and I guess the city to come to a realization that legal options are really our only way forward? And I guess my other question would be, is Asa Abloy the only contractor that we're currently at this point with, or are there other subcontractors who are knocking on the door of possibly seeing some legal letters from the law department?
Sorry, before I let Skansky and Robin answer, I just want to, it's not, oh, sorry. It's not the subcontractor, it's the manufacturer, the vendor, right? And that's the specified. It has nothing to do with the installation. It's just the specified manufacturer, and then someone else can answer why that manufacturer is chosen.
Robin, you want to speak to the Asa Abloy?
So Asa Abloy is on the project two different ways. We use them as a consultant for specifying the hardware. They're one of a hardware companies that are out there that offer services in assisting architects on specifications. Our specifications is an open specification, so it's not limited to any one manufacturer. We list other brands as well. Because it's an open, the door hardware subcontractor could go to any of the ones that are in specification. For some of the components in the building, they chose to go to Asa Abloy. And so our relationship is both design and construction. So that's our relationship with them.
Any
The rest of it is not for me to speak to.
any other questions?
To the question of whether there's any other subcontractors, but it's not a subcontractor, that's a material supplier, product supplier. No, there aren't any at this point that are worthy of bringing up.
Senator Kennedy, do you have a question? Senator Kennedy, I think you're muted. Jess, can you do that manually? Unmute. Okay. Mr. Bahu, do you have a question?
Sure. We're getting really close to the opening of the school year, and it looks like a lot of our staircases aren't completed as far as tiling and flooring goes, so it looks like we're going to be having the tile company as well as the flooring company work 7 days a week, where they actually weren't showing up in a previous weekend work. So how are we going to sort of hold them accountable so that we're not delaying moving all of our furnishings in and being ready to operate our classrooms come the first of the school year, which is in about 2 weeks?
I think the question is, will they be done before the school starts? Yes. I'm not sure. I don't know who's saying they didn't show up certain days. But
Yeah,
they're here.
Yeah, there's some notes here. It says on a Saturday work. A few, like the two flooring workers were on site, which was addressed, which was very light duty.
So the tile, the flooring work is not the tile. The tile is the walls. So they have been here nonstop, doing an amazing job. They've done 3 staircases in 2 weeks. That's never a concern. The flooring had nothing to do with the stairs, though. So when they didn't come for a weekend, it's because they weren't needed to come for the weekend, because we honestly did not want them to be there, because we couldn't install the floor because of the, work that would have been in conflict with the flooring.
Okay, so they would have been in the way.
Yes, agreed. It was just the
Ultimately-
sequencing of it.
Ultimately, they'll be putting flooring in for 7 days a week, and let's hope that everything runs well and we can open the school.
Yep, and it's, we're not going to hope, it will be done.
Great.
And we're on track to have it completed by Thursday, Friday at the latest next week. So if we had our backup day of Saturday and Sunday, and I walked it with with Dave Fuller yesterday. He understands, everything that's going on, so not a concern of ours.
Great.
Yep.
And one other question.
To that point, just to stay to that
Sure.
point, with the inspectors are coming in, electrical inspectors are coming in, the plumbing inspectors are coming in, the lead, Dave Full is coming in for the building inspections. Been here already this week, he'll be there in a couple days next week we talked about, so those are moving forward. But I just wanted to point out that there will be things that are are not completed 100%, it'll be 99%. There's punch list work that has to be done. That's being listed right now. So it'll be open, it'll be ready to go, it'll be ready for use, but we just want to point out, as the owner's rep, and Suffolk knows this and Justin knows this, there's still punch list work to be done to complete some of the things that we're just buttoning up right now. So
Sure.
that's where we are.
And we're all very excited with the pictures that you've shown here. The school looks amazing, so we're all excited to get that building up and running. One other question, when I was first on back in February, we had a delay for the Cyrus Irish Auditorium by 6 months. That was our first delay, and it seems like in the notes here, it says the auditorium December finish is looking challenging, so that sort of meets the 6-month criteria. Delay has seemed to be a major issue on how this project is sort of moving forward a little bit slowly, unfortunately. And we just want to make sure, I want to make sure that, there are no more delays this September of 27 date. We will have, this whole project will be completed. With that being the case, how much of a delay is that auditorium expected to be based on the first delay of 6 months?
The note you're pointing to, there's a concern of completing that area. Suffolk is working hard to get the work done. There were some challenges with the HVAC system to getting that right, and the finished systems, finished ceilings and light fixtures. It's a concern right now, and we're doing everything that we can do to try to get the work done. I mean, as Justin knows, we've done a lot of work up in that ceiling. When you see the auditorium, I'm up on the scaffolding at the top level. Just looking up at the ceiling from 10 feet away, 5 feet away, is unbelievable. And you're walking up the walls on the sides. There's all the plaster work, sound plaster work that's going on. There's a lot of things in there to get done. And a lot of it has to do, I think, with the electrical work, too. The electrical, the projection, a lot of that's going on now, but it's all the lighting, stage lighting, backlighting, all of that. It's a challenge, and that's kind of what that statement was trying to lead to say. Working hard to get it done before we can turn it over in December for Christmas.
Sure, and I understand.
Yeah.
But that September 27 date that we're all striving for,
Yep.
we've just got to make sure there are no more other delays.
Yep.
Thank you.
Can I get clarification on that, please?
Superintendent Skinner?
Thank you. The original delay on the auditorium was until December 2026. Is that still the case? Is that the deadline?
That's the
you're
case.
shooting
That's
for?
the case we're working towards.
So you're
That's the
not
date.
working to get the auditorium for September 27?
No.
It's for December 26?
Correct.
Thank you.
Correct.
Any
Mr.
other
Chairman.
questions?
Yeah, Mr. Chairman,
Senator Kennedy?
I'm sorry, I was having trouble unmuting, but I don't have a question. I just wanted to let you know.
Okay, thank you, Senator Kennedy.
Mr. Chair, I have a question.
Mr. O'Power has a question.
Is it too late, this is directed to the chair, is it too late to squeeze in a walkthrough before school starts? Because I know we've done it before.
I don't know if it's good to do it right up towards the start of the school year, maybe when school's in session. I think that, I would rather have them go all out to the start of the school. Maybe we could, at the next SBC, maybe we could schedule something and do something then. Does that work for the team?
That works, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we could do that. We could set that up. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Seeing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. So moved. Mr. Baldwin, seconded by Mr. Opara. Thank you all.